can't sleep because you don't have any information. They're not giving you no hope, you know. And all I just want her to do is come home.
They drive off in a direction in which the club doesn't have cameras, and that's it.
Police say she was last seen getting into a van with a customer at the bar where she works, and those last known moments were caught on surveillance camera.
On September 21st around 1 a.m., Deundrea gets in the passenger seat of a white van outside the bar with a customer. They sit there for a little over an hour. She could be seen in the front seat.
After that, they drive off in a direction in which the club doesn't have cameras, and that's it.
A friend received a call from Deundrea around 2 a.m., but they were asleep and missed it.
Tonight, new details on the missing Houston woman who was last seen getting into a van outside of the Bikini bar where she worked as a dancer. Court documents now show that Deundrea Ford, she was a key witness in a capital murder case.
Tonight, police have no new details on Deundrea's whereabouts, but our newsroom has managed to find out that the 21-year-old was a witness in a shooting in May that left one man dead. 4 people were arrested in this case, including a former Harris County detention officer.
Court documents state that on May 10th, Deundrea Ford and 21-year-old Kitiana Taylor traveled to Baton Rouge, Louisiana to work as dancers and prostitutes for clients brought to them by 35-year-old Otis Parker. Parker was driving Taylor and Ford home from Louisiana with the cash the women made there, according to documents. Police say text messages from Taylor indicate she was planning a setup to rob Parker of at least $1,500 in cash when they arrived at an apartment complex on Selinsky Road early that morning. Parker was shot and killed. 22-year-old Jamal Brown, also known as Bam, was listed as the shooter, and 22-year-old Jarrell Wheeler was listed as an accomplice, along with Kitiana Taylor and 20-year-old Mariah Green. Jamal Brown was killed a month later in a shootout with police. He had been on the run from the capital murder charge. The 3 other suspects, including Jarrell Wheeler, a former Harris County detention officer, remains in jail.
Now, whether or not this shooting in May is related to Deundrea Ford's disappearance, that's yet to be confirmed. I reached out to Ford's grandmother, who I spoke to yesterday, to get a comment, but I haven't heard back as of right now.
Authorities are searching for a suspect who fatally shot a man in East Harris County. Sky Fox over the scene Friday afternoon on East St. Charles Drive in the Crosby area. Deputies say the man was shot and killed after being confronted outside his van. Authorities are still working to determine what led to the shooting. They are talking to witnesses to track down the suspect. But again, if you have any information, you can call Crime Stoppers here. This one's 713-222-TIPS.